Yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But under my feet, baby, the grass is growing. Yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to get going.
Well, I've been trying for a little while to share with you one of my favorite apps that I use while out boondocking. Almost daily and at least weekly, it's important to know the path of the sun so you can determine where you want to park in order to either enjoy the shade, or if you're charging via solar panels, where to park where you're going to get the most sun. So I started using this app in 2020 actually, and it's called Sun Position Demo. Well, it's now become a full version. It's by Stonekick, and if you take a look at the Play Store, you'll see it's still a free app, but it's called Sun Position, Sunrise and Sunset. Now, I'm not getting paid anything from these guys to promote it. It's just the app that I have used, and I noticed taking a look at the Play Store that there are several other apps that do the same kind of thing. Some of them are free, as this one that I'm talking about is free, and some cost some money. But the most important aspect of it, I think, is to be able to have a visual where you're looking at your phone and your camera is picking up and projecting the sun's path. It'll also check the moon's path. We'll talk about that a little. But that it checks the sun's path from the location where you're standing with your phone. So you could move, let's say, 10 to 20 feet away from where you are, and the sun path will be the same, but it will let you know if the path is going behind trees or behind a mountain or whatever, and also if you're going to have no obstructions. So it's relative to where you are standing. So once again, I have not used the full version. I don't need all the things that the full version offers. I don't even use all the things that Sun Position Demo offers. But I would suggest that you get one of these types of programs, whether Sun Position or another one, but again, that has a visual so that you can actually track the sun by looking in your phone. Now at the Play Store, which is of course for Android, this is the name of the new app that you can get: Sun Position, Sunrise, Sunset. The aspect of it that I want you to see is both this right here and this right here. And I'm going to pop them up there just so you can see. So as you can see on here, it shows the sun's path. I'll show you that in sort of real time from the woods, but where the sun is, and let you know where sunset is. But it gives you this that you can see in your phone, and you can actually position your phone to be able to follow the sun's path and see where it's going. Here's the other example right here, and this one where it's just wide open. So anyway, this is where the sun is right now, and this you can backtrack or whatever. But in the lower left-hand corner is the one I want to talk about now. It's called Sun Position Demo. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on it, and it's going to show, well, it's already come to the camera portion of it. I'm just looking out my front window right now, and you see the horizontal line, the red horizontal line. That's actually the horizon line. Anyway, it does show where the horizon is if there were no obstructions. So anyway, I'm going to follow the horizontal line all the way to the east. And you notice this little graphic that shows up here, right in this area right there where my thumb is. That was when sunrise was on the horizon at 6:06 this morning. I'm going to follow the horizon line all the way around to the west, and the graphic's going to show up also over here in the west when and where sunset is going to take place. And again, you have to account for the fact that there may be mountains in between your area where it goes below the horizon, and to make a calculation on when it's actually going to get dark. But anyway, if you notice, you've got the sun path up here. I'm going to follow the arc backwards. Obviously, the sun has not touched these spots yet. This is where it's projected, but I'm coming from sunset to sunrise. And you're going to see it get bright here in a minute, because we're going to see there's the sun position right there where the orange ball is. Okay, and then down, oh, sorry about that, all the way there to sunrise. So again, this is the power of this app, is to be able to follow the sun's path from where you're standing, and you can see you're still in shade, and then right there, that's where you get out of shade,
you're out of shade for the period of time there until it hits the trees again and begins to go out of shade. So you can determine where you want to park your vehicle, where you want to hang out, that kind of thing for effective solar charging. So I'm really looking for a place that's going to be shady all day. And so I'm going to stand over here in a shady spot that I want to see if the sun is going to allow me to have shade all day, if the trees are going to cover. So I'm going to start here. We're going to go on the arc. There's the sun position right now. Keep going on the arc. So far I'm good. I've got trees in between me and the sun. As we come down here, and you see that in a sense, right there is about the thinnest spot where I will not be in the shade. So going back again, you can see that I'm in shade the whole time here. So if I want to charge my solar panels, this is not a good place to be. But if I want to do the work that I want to do on my trailer, then this is not a bad place to work, even though the temperatures are very calm. That's the power of this particular app. Okay, so now I have a real life situation where I need to use this. My battery is drained and I need to charge it up for solar because I haven't had my coffee and I have an electric kettle and doggone it, I need electric. So anyway, I'm standing in a spot where the sun is shining. I'm going to go ahead and get back here and follow the track so I can see if I've actually parked someplace where the sun is going to be able to expose my solar panels. So right here I'm exposed, still exposed, still exposed. It'll hit the top of those trees. So I'll need to move around 1 o'clock, probably backing up to my previous spot, back over here, back over in that area. That should be bathed in sun. But it gives me the opportunity to figure out what to do about getting the battery charged and getting my coffee done. And another really cool thing about this app is that if you turn it on after the sun has gone down, you can still see the red line. But you see down here, to the lower left where it says 170 degrees, that's just a reference point. See the little moon with the cross in it? You can touch that. You can see where the moon is. Where it rises and where it's supposed to be. That was the sun taking off. So actually, it shows the sun from 6:06, and it also shows the moon, which basically took off, but we couldn't see it very well. Far away from your troubles and worries,